Watchalong. A little bit late. Sorry, I forgot. To actually press the button to go live, but we're 5 minutes in nearly. Carlisle, Bradford. This is going to be fun, isn't it? Guys, if anybody who does want to join, come in. The link is here at the bottom. I'll keep that on. Simply type that in. You'll come into a waiting room, and if it comes up correctly, like it should do, I'll let you in, and we'll go from there. I suppose that's the way. I'm not having it in fucking blue though. Some, we've got to get things right. There you go. Some, some, some claret. Uh, I don't know what I'm doing. Right. Yeah. So it's been a little bit scrappy, if I'm honest with you. Carlisle fans aren't happy. Bradford obviously without Andy Cook. This is a scrappy start. Not really sure what to think of this game. Obviously, we've not beaten Carlisle at Brunton Park since, well, in my lifetime. I think it's 1985 the last time, and we did the double over them. We've beaten them at home this season, so maybe so. Maybe we'll do it again. First time in what we're talking 40 years now. Yeah, 40 years. Any predictions, guys? Give us predictions if you've got any. Send them in. We'll have a chat. Bradford have still got the ball here. Bobby Poynton out on the left into Cav. Smallwood kind of running backwards. Yeah. Halliday. Look at the wrong drink. After passing it around, but it's just you know what we're like without Andy Cook. It's not always the prettiest up top. Halliday's just taken. I'm just a little bit confused, really, about what the fucking hell has gone wrong with Carlisle because you had that team that took you up, and being honest, you, you weren't the best team in the playoffs, really. Um, you were the best team on the day in the final. Stockport didn't turn up. Stockport were the better team in the playoffs, in my opinion. But what's gone on? Anyone who knows what the hell has gone on at Carlisle? Why are we in this position? Why are you in this position that you're in now? How do you go from being a team sort of looking like you're going to ascend up the leagues to dropping straight back down? And then not just that, sitting at the foot of the table, having to sign a shitload of players just to try and get yourselves safe. Carlisle got the ball just by the halfway line, but Bradford are sitting quite deep. God, the quality of the stream's horrific, so I'm not really getting much in terms of names on the back of shirts and numbers. It's a bit blurry. But I can tell Richie Smallwood dive into a tackle when I see one, and that was a Richie Smallwood block there. It's gone out for a throw in on the right hand side to Carlisle. Mike Williamson looks a shade of his former self. He looks rough. He looks tired. He looks battered and beaten. Carlisle breaking down the right hand side. Running backwards, passing it back. Carlisle nearly back to their own halfway line now. Their own halfway line, or the halfway line. Giving it away. I've got Brad Halliday with the ball out on the right hand side for Bradford. Lofted through ball there. We're not playing Andy Cook. Why are we going for a long football? Why are we going for a long ball? We are not playing Andy Cook up top. We've got Callum Kavanagh up top. And we're playing lofted football. Not quite sure why, or whether that was just a one off there. No Jamie Walker in the squad today at all. Don't know if he's travelled. So that's a bit. I want Sarkic to do well. I do, and he has moments, but, it can be frustrating to watch at times. People talking nonsense on Twitter. Lewis Richards down there on the far side. Small was claiming it's a high foot. I'm just watching the replay now. Keeper plays it out. Richards out on the left. Oh, it's a high foot. It is a high foot. Does he catch him? Maybe not. But that's he's off the ground. His foot's waist high. So it is a high foot. Let's see. I'll just put in the tweet and join. Yeah, Dan Tyler Smith back to Barrow. We'll see how it does. Hasn't really done it for us. Let's see. Um, let's see how he does. Baldwin out to Halliday on the right hand side. Back again. Oh, it's not looking too confident. Cav's got the ball now. Poynton's played in Callum Kavanagh. Kavanagh down the left hand side. He's only got Sars in the middle. He's still got the ball. Plays it over the top. Bobby Poynton has hit it. Like Bobby's been no, it's not Bobby. It's Patterson. Sorry. Unmarked. Centre of the goal. 6 yard line. He's hit it. Was kind of cushioned it on the volley. It's not a nice one to have to take. It probably was a little bit too far behind him. You've got to do better. We've got to be scoring there. It should be Bradford 1-0. He's hit it just wide of the post there, but we should be one up there. Absolutely should be one up. Andy Cook doesn't miss that, and that's not a knock on Alex Patterson. It's just showing that we do miss and we rely heavily on Andy Cook. Carlisle with a pass back. Cavan has nearly intercepted it. Carlisle are in disarray here. There's a lot of shit going on at the back of Carlisle. I'm not really sure how this communication is falling apart. They are really fucking struggling. And now Bradford are struggling. Bradford have fallen. Oh, well recovered there. Can't tell who it is, but a great recovery. Um, the Bradford right back looks uncomfortable, just wants a long ball across it straight away. Look, it's how we've played, though, and we've played that way for a while because we've been used to just kind of playing it forward to Cook. I'm not quite sure why we're still doing it today because we know we don't have Andy Cook. So it's a very, very, very strange one. Um, it's a very strange one. Let's see. Let's have a look. Bradford have got a corner out on. Oh, they haven't got a free kick. Sorry, I was just reading something. Halliday, the throw in, he's taking it quick. He's got it into Cav. Cleared out for a corner. It's a Bradford corner. Carlisle really, really, really switched off at the back. Really switched off at the back. I'm reading some at the same time. Coaching under sevens football is a political minefield that you can imagine it would be. Um, Bradford, another loss of through ball. What are we doing? Keep it on the fucking ground. I've not watched much of Carlisle this season, but that to me is kind of what I'm seeing here from the start is that midfield, Carlisle don't seem too bad. They seem quite competent on the ball. Defensively, they are making some horrific decisions. Um, and Bradford seem to know that. We're sat on the defenders, we're just literally on the toes, and they're still passing it back and amongst themselves at the back of the field. And yeah, I thought Graham Alexander were on pitch then, but it is just quite a narrow pitch, isn't it? Um, should be a dive. So the referee's just told Carlisle player to get back to his feet because he's dived. Carlisle have kept the ball, and he's not called a free. That's a free kick. He should be stopping the game there. You've dived, book him, or have a word with him at least. And it's a Bradford free kick. And it's such a refereeing so inconsistent, isn't it? Carlisle throwing here, lost it straight from the throwing. Brad Halliday's got it. He's got three men on him. Now Carlisle have got the ball back. They're breaking down the left hand side. Smallwoods, what are you doing, Richie? Come on. I know he's diving a lot, but you know that he is diving. He's gone down soft, but you know that, Richie. Don't come across him. Don't put your arm across him on his shoulder. The second he's felt the touch on his shoulder, Richie, he's gone down. He's going to go down. Why would he not go down? He knows full well that you're going to do it. You know that he's going to do it. We can all fucking see it. I still find it ridiculous that half of the away end at Carlisle ain't even in line with the pitch. By the way, where's all the Carlisle fans? Last time we were there, that stand behind the goal, they were all there up against that fence throwing shit. Are they just not allowed there now because they were throwing shit? Is that what it is? Are they been stopped from going there? I get it. I get it. Free kick whipped in. Carlisle have got it. Oh, corner to Carlisle. It's taking a deflection. Mm, mm. Yeah, corner here. This is first real test, I suppose. Corner whipped in. Oh, Sam Walker's punched it. He's cleared off the line. Kieran Kelly clearing it off the goal line. Oh my word! How on earth? What is Sam Walker doing there? Can't punch the ball. If you're on your own 6 yard line, stop punching the ball. Or if you're gonna punch it, you've got to be fucking sure. Um, shit. I'm getting so fucking stressed out here. There you go. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. Are you watching our game or are you watching Donny?
Yeah, I just turned you on.
Beg your pardon. It's not looking. It's very scrappy. Oh, Carlisle are in. Sam Walker's come out. Beautiful. What minute are you in?
2014.
Right, you're 10 seconds ahead of me, so shut your fucking mouth if we're going all right.
No, I'll pause it 15.
Yeah, I'm on 20, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'll keep counting until you press play. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
There you go.
Goes in. Free kick to Carlisle on halfway. What do you think about Carlisle here?
I think they're going down.
I think midfield, they don't look too bad, but at the back, the shambles.
Yeah.
It's so strange.
When they played us, they couldn't keep the ball in the midfield, but they signed half of the league, so...
Well, yeah, that sounds about right. That's what they're doing, aren't they? They're trying to stay up. So
yeah.
We're playing long ball. Not really sure why we're playing long ball at this point. It's frustrating. Again, pushing us back. They're very, very good at pressing. We should be 1-0 up. I don't know if you saw the chance. Well, yeah, I don't know if you saw the chance for Bradford from Alex Patterson. They'll replay it, I'm sure, very, very soon. But yeah, on the edge of the 6-yard box, cross comes in completely unmarked, centre of the goal, and puts it wide at the left-hand side.
And you know who scores that?
That's why I said there's no way that Andy Cook doesn't score that.
Yeah.
We're 1-0 up at that point, and Andy's celebrating in front of the home end. We're missing a Jamie Walker, yeah. I do think we're missing a Jamie Walker. He's not in the squad. Don't think he's travelled.
Yeah, this is... You need to get points off this, and you don't do that well up there, do you?
Yeah, no, we don't. We've not won at Carlisle in my lifetime. Like look at that replay there. What is the goalkeeper doing? What?
Yeah,
he's come out, he's jumped, and he's above every single player. His arms are out, and instead of Carlisle breaking down the left, ball whipped in there, and we've cleared it out for a corner with no pressure. Did we clear that, or is that did they get that?
No, it was a shot, I think.
Oh, it was. I thought Lewis Richards had cleared it. Really, really deceiving angle there. Oh well, I'll take it. Yeah, Sam Walker was above everyone. He had 2 hands to catch it, and then pulled his hands away and just punched it with 1 hand. But he punched it about 4 yards in front of him.
The game at your ground was full of keeping mistakes.
Well, it's Harry Lewis, wasn't it, in goal for them? They've dropped him now. He was always coming into that nervous. So I don't know. Yeah, we're kind of a little bit under the cosh here. Carlisle are pushing really, really high. I don't like it. What is... Oh, here we go. Halliday with it. It's a great tackle. It's a great tackle by the Carlisle player there. Now they're breaking down it. Hugo on his debut. And it's blocked by Shepherd. Now Halliday's got all the time in the world. Take your time, Brad.
Punt
it upfield. Just hoofs it upfield.
To be fair, he had no one up there.
But because we don't have Andy Cook, we've got no one up there because Andy Cook drops into that. Jamie Walker drops out onto that right-hand side as well. That's what we're missing him.
Carlisle as well. Like when he got the ball down the wing there, he had no one in the box.
Yeah. Yeah, Hugo. Oh, it's a free kick. Always going to be a free kick. Smallwood's giving a free kick away. Again. Oh, fucking hell. Don't know who really caught him there. I don't know if it's. It doesn't really matter, does it? Let's be honest. Doesn't really matter. It's a free kick to Carlisle. It's about 40 yards out. Obviously, everyone's on the edge of the box. This is where we struggle. We can't go behind in this game. If we go behind in this game, there's a problem.
Yeah.
It'll be a huge problem for us because it'll just lift them.
Yeah, they need a win like this as well.
Yeah, neither team can afford to lose this if they want to do what they want to do this season.
Yeah,
it's a horrible free kick. This is poor football from both sides at the minute.
For a team that's meant to be keep Williamson, keep ball, a lot of punting up.
They don't keep it very well, do they?
Yeah.
Yeah. For a keep ball team, they don't keep it.
Yeah, when we played them, I think we beat them 4-0, and they just kept passing to us in their own box.
Yeah. Patterson and Sarcevic seem to both do the same thing. They don't take the ball down. If the ball comes to them bouncing, they kind of just hit it on the bounce back up and get a pass away through the air. There's no control to it. That's it. Straight away again. Hoof, straight up in the air.
But another hoof.
Yeah.
It's like a rugby game.
No. Yeah, Gillingham, Doncaster, still 0-0. Let's keep that down here so I can see those scores. Newcastle, Bournemouth, 1-1. Just going for it. There is a goal. Blackpool are beating Huddersfield. Love that. And then in the League Two games, there's no goals as of yet.
I need Doncaster to drop points.
How much pressure do you think? Oh
no.
Let's go for another Carlisle corner. How much pressure do you think McCann's under right now, based on what they've been doing?
It's a weird one because basically everyone's on the same point. So although they're not far away like some people may have thought back end of our season, they're still 3 points off automatic. So it's a hard one to judge.
It's that thing of corner for Carlisle, another ridiculously poor header, and it's gone out for a goal kick. But I think he's not done himself any favours with his post-match from the last game of the season when they played Crewe in that game, and he said, "We're going to win it next year. If you don't want to win the league, then don't sign for this football club. Don't play for this football club." I think he's kind of put himself under pressure there because they don't look as good as Walsall do, as frustrating as that is to say. Bradford now. See, we can pass it really, really well, but yet we seem to just. What about Johnny Jackson? How's life going under Lord Jackson?
I have a conspiracy that
Go on then.
He's just the cover man.
Someone else is doing the work.
We brought an assistant manager in start of season. And we changed the formation, and he's doing all the work. And obviously, everyone knows what Craig Cope can do. I just think he's the poster boy.
Right. Okay. Because if you wanted a poster boy, it'd be Johnny Jackson. That's.
But I mean, have you seen his hair?
Well, yeah, but I have seen his hair. I've seen him as a woman as well. No, he's surely not. He's got to be making the decisions. He's got to be the guy. I mean, I know that we go back to you look at managers having, more control than you think they do, and or assistants having more control than you think they do. But I can't see it.
I just think everything falls in, the first season. Obviously, finished 21st.
Yeah.
The season after that, Craig Cope came in, brought in Ronan Curtis, etc.
Yeah.
And basically brought in a load of players. Should have had a team good enough to finish in the playoffs and bottled it. And then obviously this season we're doing well, but a couple games in the running dropped points and we could finish 12th again. So
this is the thing. The league's so tight. A couple of wins, you're up there. A couple of losses, you're down there. There is no.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's kind of in that same boat at the minute.
I just think we have a team good enough and the depth good enough where minimum playoffs, but I would
What do you
hope
think of
we'd be able to
the?
get up.
What do you think of the Ipswich fans? Sort of the way they're treating
Oh,
Ali Al-Hamadi at the minute.
We stole 2-0 off them. We absolutely stole 2-0 off them.
He's not a Premier League player, is he? He's not a Premier League player.
I don't think he's a Championship player.
No, I don't think he's. I didn't think he was. I didn't think he was the. I thought he was a good League Two player, but I didn't think he was the best League Two player.
That's the point. He had the most missed chances in the league, but he also had one of the most goals in the league. So it was like he didn't. First, that penalty, but he's never been able to take penalty. He missed 4 penalties for us.
So he's done the same for them. That's what they're saying. Why is he still on penalties?
Yeah, but yeah, we absolutely stole 2-0. I mean, yeah, he didn't score for the first 10. Last season, he didn't score for the first 10 games because he just kept missing sitters. But then he scored a hat trick. And he just went off. So
and it puts him back in there, though. That's the thing. You can get a hat trick in a game. It's like you start a season and you end up, you play your first 4 games and a striker doesn't score, and in the 5th game they get a hat trick. They've got 3 in 5, and it looks a lot better than it is.
Yeah.
I being brutally honest, you could striker that scores 4 hat tricks in the season and finishes on 12 goals, and it looks like a decent return. Yeah, Carlisle. I saw it. Carlisle midfield. I don't think they have many problems, but for some reason, same with us, we can pass footballs in midfield, but we seem to bypass it with these lofted balls. And Carlisle are doing the same, panicking and hoofing. Pointing pulled off the ball there. I'd have given a free kick.
Carlisle have bodies in the midfield as well, so it's hard for you guys because I don't think you have as many.
No, we don't have shithouses in midfield that we need to win those personal battles. And again, I go back to Jamie Walker. Jamie Walker's a shithouse when he needs to be. He knows what to do. He knows how to get. It's the dark arts, isn't it? You want to see those players kind of drawing the fouls and getting people wound up. And that, like, look at Shrewsbury the other night against Wrexham. That's how you do it. Getting James McLean wound up.
That's it's not going to happen because he's still going to be there. But that's someone I would want to replace Jackson, Gareth Ainsworth.
Yeah.
I would absolutely love that.
Yeah. Afternoon, Harry. Harry, if you fancy dropping on, you can drop on. The link is there. Doing a little watch along here of the best league in the world. Not by this showing, but just in general. Bradford have got the ball back, lost it. Got it back. That's a lunge. That's a lunge. That's a booking there. He has flown into that challenge.
He got the Bradford player got there so early as well. He's like he didn't need to go in there.
He was never getting the ball. He was never getting that ball. That's got to be a booking.
It looks like it. Yeah,
he is booking him as well. Fair play. Fair play there. If you've got that right, it's a booking.
But yeah, I mean, we did well to replace the goals anyway. Matty Stevens is scoring from every part of his body.
Yeah. Stevens has kind of gone back to where he was that first season with Forest Green, hasn't he?
Yeah. It's that ACL that absolutely shot him after that 26 goal season or whatever it was. He did his ACL and yeah. Looks like he's coming back.
Yeah, I've always liked him. I thought we should have signed him. Harry says that we're not watching the best league in the world because we're watching League 2, not League 1. Well, fuck you, Harry. Fuck you. But he's going to join us as well, so he's just having a shower. I hope he don't join us in the shower. We're just going to watch this tackle now. Oh, he had no reason to go for that. No reason to go for it. Smallwood with the Bradford free. Are you ready for this? You're going to see a Richie Smallwood special here, right? This is either dropping straight on someone's head or it's going out for a goal kick. It's dropped straight on someone's head.
You called it, to be fair.
There's one or the other. It's always one or the other. He either gets it right in that middle where it needs to be, or it goes nowhere near.
Yeah.
He's off. How do you end up offside from a fucking free kick?
Yeah, so I mean, League Two referees or the linesman in this case.
Have you ever seen the clip of the offside trap that we played in a free kick? A few years back now, where for the free kick we were all lined up with them, all their players were lined up, and as soon as their man ran to take the free kick, the entire Bradford squad ran to the halfway line, and their entire squad was offside.
Yeah, I think I must have seen it. I remember something like that. Yeah, it's definitely one way. It's definitely one way of doing it, but you don't want to take that risk.
Because if one person forgets to move,
yeah. We forgot. Oh, I forgot to do it this time. We're 1-0 down.
Oh, Doncaster 1-0 up.
Oh no, that's not.
Doncaster have gone 1-0 up. The goal has come from Luke Molyneux.
He's been getting stick recently as well from Doncaster fans saying he should be dropped.
Yep. Donny fans are very, very, very temperamental, I think.
Well, yeah.
And yeah, you can have 2 good games, you're the best player in the league. You have 2 bad games, you need to be out of the club, and they pretend they never said the good stuff. We've seen it so many times.
Yeah, I mean, I don't actually think they're that good, to be honest. We beat them 1-0, but yeah, I don't think they're that good. I
can't remember what we did with them. I can't remember what we did. I think, did we draw? See what I mean about the passing and moving? Like, we can do it. We can pass and move. But do you know what we're going to do? We're going to play it backwards. Or we're going to hoof it from here. Bradford out on the left. Bradford throw in there. Let's have a look at results, what we did against Donny. I'm pretty sure we drew. It was at our ground, wasn't it? Oh, no, we lost. We actually lost 2-1 to Donny.
Yeah. I just think they're massively overrated.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they're not the team that they want to be, especially.
Well, one person I feel sorry for in Donny, Joe Ironside. The fact he weren't starting games at the start of the season was mental.
After the season he had as well.
Yeah. Absolutely mental.
Bradford corner here, Richie Smallwood. Same again, either not beating the first man or it's going to be the perfect corner. See what I mean?
Not beating the first 2 out of 2, to be fair.
But it's not. It's thing is, it's not 2 out of 2. It's about 300 out of 300 because we've had 3 years of it now. He either nails his set pieces. Bradford,
ball.
He hasn't touched it, so it's a goal kick. He either nails it or he doesn't beat the first man.
Yeah,
on corners, and it's so fucking frustrating because. Bear in mind, we signed him from Hull. He was Hull's captain. He played 46 games for them in the Championship, but we signed him off the back of that.
Yeah.
And he can't put in... I'll never, ever, ever understand professional footballers that cannot put in a set piece. You're unchallenged, you're unmarked, you've got all the time in the world to do it, and you still fail to get it off the ground long enough to get into where it needs to be.
Yeah, I mean, I see some shots. You see the shots that go. Well, my dog's trying to get in the camera.
Let him in. Let him in.
You see some shots that go into Rosetta, and you're like,
yeah.
How have you done? How have you done that?
It's the same with professional footballers. Like you see it in even at Premier League level, that like the ball falls for them on the left foot. All they have to do is put the foot through it, and they try and switch it to the right because they're not comfortable on the left foot. And I'm like, how do you earn $200,000 a week and not for kicking a football, but you can only use one foot?
Yeah, just watch Anthony play football, basically.
Yeah, basically Anthony at Man United. Yeah, that's what it all comes down to. He can't. Yeah. I mean, he's fucking dreadful. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Brad Halliday. Oh, what is that? What is that? Fuck's sake, man.
Yeah, you just don't. It's not even a final ball. It's the ball before the final ball.
Yeah, we can't get to the final ball. That's the issue. We're missing the final ball.
Oh,
that was a free
that could
kick.
have been bad.
Carlisle throwing out on the right hand side there. Yeah, it's frustrating because it's so annoying. It's been so scrappy. It's not been a great game of football. It's had glimpses. It's had moments where the passing's been great in midfield, but the final ball for both sides has just been, like you say, not even the final. Oh, I thought you were going down.
The thing is, you haven't had that. Like, you haven't got the winger 1-on-1 with a defender.
Yeah, because we cross it in from the halfway line.
Yeah. That was the 5th or 6th time just having it 1-on-1 with a defender.
Yeah. Yeah, he's they're running at Brad Halliday down this left hand side.
Yeah.
And they're having a lot of success. I feel bad for Brad. Well done, Brad. There, he's just bodied him off the ball, and he's off.
Oh no!
It's 3-on-1, 3-on-2 at all times on that left, on our right, their left. Oh my god! Yeah, Gary Jones on commentary's just nailed it there. Games like this are where you miss Andy Cook. We do. We'd have been 1-0 up if we went 1-0 up that early on with that Alex Patterson chance, and I'm sure they'll show it soon with halftime coming up. Andy Cook don't miss it. He just does not miss that chance.
It's
we still need a replacement for him.
Yeah, it's gonna be constantly mentioned as well in this running
until we find an answer to it. Cav hasn't played that bad, if I'm honest with you. He's in the box. What is that? What is that fucking ball? The worst part about that, right? So Kavanagh's we took a quick throw in. Kavanagh into the box, completely unmarked. He's put straight across the front of goal. I can understand if he's done that as like a spur of the moment, just like a natural thing to do. He looked up. Saw no one was there. Bobby Poynton is coming into the edge of the box, and he plays it across the goal. I was just saying, Kavanagh's done great, and he has he's done good. He's had some good moments in this half. It's been a great performance from him, considering what we've kind of seen. But that's fucking unforgivable. That's 2 chances there that you don't get very often. You don't get those moments in League Two. Right, we're off. We're going.
That's really good hold up,
Yeah, Patterson down the right hand side. Pointed. Go on.
Oh, second.
Oh my god. Pointing with a header. Keeper's cleared it. It's Breeze, isn't it? It was a goalkeeper. Keeper's parried it. I mean, that's a great run by Alex Patterson. And it's a superb ball in. Poynton's got the head to it. Breeze has parried it, and Sarcevic has hit it into the side netting. We should be, again, another chance. Carlisle have had more chances, but we've had the better chances. In my opinion.
It's more clear-cut chances you've had.
Yeah.
But yeah, talking about scrappy midfielders, Sam Hutchinson. Oh my! I don't know how we got him. I don't know, mate.
Is he doing all right?
Yeah, I mean, first 2 minutes into his debut, he absolutely took someone out, and we were like, "This is someone we want at Wimbledon." Like,
what you need, isn't it? At this level, you need players that are gonna essentially put the body on the line. And we've stolen the ball. Poynton's got it. Plays it through to Sarcevic. Sars has been taken off the ball there. Oh shit! And Carlisle are through.
Oh, no.
Again, he's got no one though. He's got no one. He's got one man now in the box. Played back to Jones. Oh, that was really, really. That's a free kick. It's a free kick. Well in, ref. Jones has just caught Shepherd there. I I like this Jones.
Yeah.
Don't look bad. Does not look bad at all.
I mean, he was playing FIFA Street right there.
Yeah, his step overs were brilliant.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, how many games has he played now for them this season? He's 12 games, no goals, which is surprising considering how he plays.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd take him at Bradford. Absolutely take him at Bradford. I feel like we need a tricky winger. How have we given the ball away there?
A striker I'm happy about not going somewhere is Freddie Draper to Walsall.
It's not well yet.
Well, yeah.
So if Walsall do not replace Lowe by the transfer deadline day, they'll meet Draper's valuation. I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
And Lincoln know that. That's what Lincoln aren't stupid to let him go. We've got half time there, 0-0 at half time. Probably should be 2-0,
3-0, 2-0,
3-0. See if they show the miss from Patson. It's probably I'd say a miss of the season for us at least. Not great. Yeah, not great. I was gonna go to Fleetwood Salford today, but decided against it. Having a nice chill out day.
Yeah, I'll be off to Wimbledon Tranmere in I don't know what 2:15, probably 2:15. I'll probably go.
Yeah,
we should absolutely just send 4 past them, like at home, home against Tranmere, like.
Yeah. I mean, you're on my little coupon for it today. Absolutely. For me, it's nailed on. It is nailed on. I think it's nailed on.
The last time it was this nailed on was Carlisle, and we lived up to it. So you'd hope we'd do it again. But last time we played them, they injured half our team. So.
So I've got Middlesbrough, West Brom, Doncaster, Bradford, Port Vale, Wimbledon, Swindon Barrow draw, Huddersfield, Birmingham, Stockport.
You know what I don't like about that though? It's the half 12 games, because one of the half 12 games will cost you, and then you'll be
Bradford.
Yeah, but Bradford will cost you, and then you have nothing for the 3 p.m. games, and it's like
I agree. The commentary. Have you got Bradford commentary or Carlisle commentary?
Oh, I really don't know.
Is it Scouse bloke?
I've had it turned off, so you can't hear it in the background. I don't know. I'm just looking at the stats. I'm not sure.
Yeah, they were just talking about the chances there. That's all. So I think we should get a view of it. I think they're going to show the replays now. So half time, Doncaster 1, Gillingham 0, Bradford 0, Carlisle 0. In League One, Blackpool have just gone 2-0 up in the 45th plus 5 minutes against Huddersfield. Orient and Peterborough is 0-0. No goals in the Championship. And Bournemouth are 2-1 up against Newcastle.
Yeah, I really want a Swansea win.
You want a Swansea win? It's 0-0.
Yeah, got a couple Wimbledon fans that are, Swansea second fans, I say.
I'm in a bit of an argument with some League One fans at the minute, because I've said they were slagging off some of Carlisle's signings, saying that they're shit because they've not done well in League One this season. And I've said the bottom end of League Two is a mile away from any part of League One, and they're disputing that, saying that that's not the case. They're saying that League Two and League One, there's not really much difference. Now, I don't think there's much difference between the lower end of League Two and the lower end of League One and the top end of League Two. But I think the bottom end of League Two is a country mile away from anything in League One.
I think it's because they saw that back-to-back relegation from Forest Green, and so they just think.
Well, that's what they're trying to use, and they're saying
they just
teams
see
are
that
double
one
dropping.
example.
But then I've sort of said, well, hang on. If you look at all those teams that have come down and struggled, they're all dealing with off the field nonsense. Doncaster, when they came down, were dealing with it. Yeah. There's always something off the field that is causing turmoil elsewhere. Forest Green, exactly the same. Harry's here. Harry's here. Harry's here. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. It's evening for me, isn't it?
Why? Where are you? Where are you?
I'm in my bedroom.
Why is Mansfield a different time zone?
No, yeah, it turns out. I'm actually going in about.
It's 1982.
Yeah.
Where are you going? You going to game?
Yeah, right home to Wycombe.
Yeah. I left you out of my bet for that very reason. Yeah. What thing is, it's the sort of game that you turn up and win.
The thing is, when we played them away on a Tuesday night, we should have beat them.
Yeah.
They were shit, and I mean, and to be fair, I always talk about League Two's quality this season being pony, but this season's League One is just as pony. Like, there's not even Birmingham put into this category. There's not even one team where I sit there and think, yeah, they've actually been really good.
Yeah.
And I'm not even saying that, like, try and be cocky. I've not really been impressed at all. But we'll see.
Yeah. So we say with us, we've had, I've had, from our side of things, no one's been. We've had one consistent team in Walsall, but even then, I don't feel like I've been like, aside from Law, I don't think anyone's been kind of standout and like, oh, they're the clear ones, because like we were saying this earlier. Oh, Edward's dead. We were saying this earlier. You either you win 2 games, you're in automatics. You lose 2 games, you're getting caught up by relegation.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Edgeworth's back. Edgeworth's back. He's got that. He's showing it. Yeah, Edgeworth, this is it. Edgeworth, this is it. You ready for this?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Harry, I don't know if you've seen any of this, right? But we had a chance in the first half. I swear, how bad is that, Edgeworth?
Mate, it's an open goal, basically.
Yeah, it's an open goal. It's a great little chip, and he's hit it wide from the edge of the 6-yard area.
He could have probably took that down as well when had all the time in the world.
Yeah, and this is why I said Andy Cook doesn't miss that.
Oh, never.
Yeah, Andy, and again, look at the goalkeeper in this. Look at what's he doing?
Basketball.
What's he fucking doing? Like, look at the keeper. Look from the cross. Look when he goes to get it the first time. You're not telling me he can't catch that?
Yes.
I mean, I'm just looking at something now, and I was just thinking about it when you would talk about Walsall, and it's something I saw on Twitter about people saying Walsall would have got in last season's top 3. They wouldn't have even got close.
I don't think. I don't think they were. I was speaking to a manager of a League Two club last night, and he said the same thing. There's not a standout team this season yet, and the league this year isn't what it was last year. And then you look at it and you kind of go, well, we said this last year as well. The league last year wasn't as good as the league the year before. And then we go back another year, the league then wasn't as good as that league. Like, it just, I don't think we've had a standout candidate in League Two since we saw Orient win it.
I still think us 3 last season were standouts. I do.
You were standouts in terms of you were standouts because obviously you got there, but I don't think any of those 3 teams go up the season before.
I still think we would. I don't think Stevenage or Northampton were as good as what. Well,
Steve Evans, Stevenage. Come on.
Steve Evans, Stevenage were going up. I don't think. It seems like this year's top 3, whatever it ends up being, would not have gone up last season, and I think last year's would not have gone up the season. But I think, weirdly, even though you smashed us, I still think the team that missed out on the playoffs the season before, when we snuck in, on that last day when it was between us, you and who was the other team? Salford, yeah. I still think that Stags team was actually better than the Stags team that went up.
I don't, not even close.
I think you had players, you had particular players that were better, but I think the overall team was better.
Well, to be honest, we only had a few additions. Well, if I look back on it now, who did we bring in last summer that would really stand out? You look at, we got Louis Reed in the January. He was injured that season. We missed out by 1 goal. DKD came in that day, January transfer window. I'm just trying to think of a standout. Aidan Flint. I'd say Aidan Flint. Yeah, he's still there. Fucking hell. But Aidan Flint was like the only player really that we brought in summer that would dead stand out.
But I think if you look at it, I don't necessarily mean you brought them in and they were standouts. They were standout performances from individual players last season that even were there the season before. But it's like with us, that 31 goal season that Andy Cook had, he was a standout player. But you look at last season and even some points of this season, he hasn't scored on that sort of level, but we've played better as a team. Do you know what I mean? Like it's contributed to the team more, I suppose. And I think that's what I'm kind of getting at. It's like with you guys, you look like a more complete side. And I still don't know how you didn't go up that season. And that's why I was probably really
It were injuries, and it was an injury crisis. We always talk about it and we always take the piss out of it. But we had 14 injuries at one point. We could barely field an 18 in some of the games. But yeah.
Good evening, Danny. Danny joining us as well here. Danny, are you enjoying? Oh, you're 1-0 up, aren't you? Won't be watching our game. Danny's Doncaster, Gillingham.
Yeah, I've just got to say, Gillingham have been on top. We've been quite lucky, to be fair with you. I think Gillingham have had about 9 shots. They've only had 1 on target. We've had 2 shots, 1 on target, and a goal. So just Armani Little just did a little mistake in Villa Park. Just played Luke Molyneux in, and Luke Molyneux does Luke Molyneux things, and just chipped their keeper really in
this
1-0.
Luke Molyneux does Luke Molyneux things this week.
This week, yeah,
if you read the Donny hashtag from a couple of weeks ago, Luke Molyneux does not do Luke Molyneux things.
His form was a bit fading, but last week he played well. This week he's done all right so far. But like I said, we're quite lucky. Midfield has gone missing again this week. Obviously, we're playing Charlie Crew on his full league debut from Leeds, so it's not going to gel straight away with him inside. But it's one of them.
Question for you, and it's one I've been asking every Donny fan I've spoken to. If you don't go up this season, let's say you finish in playoffs and don't go up, does McCann go?
Listen, for me, he's definitely been given the tools to succeed this season. I mean, I've said that many times to yourself, Liam. He's been given the tools to succeed this season. The pressure is definitely up, from last season. Absolutely.
Because like I said before, pressure on himself. Do you think he's?
Oh yeah.
He
shouldn't have said.
He shouldn't have said what he said.
He said at the beginning of the season. I agree with that. But look, it is what it is, and we just got to deal with it now.
I don't think you'd sack him. I don't think you'd sack him, but I wonder if you don't go up, whether he'd hold his hands, because he essentially said, if you're not here to win this league, if you're not here to win it next year, don't be here. And or to the words to those effects after that Crew game, that's where I kind of go, does he walk away if he doesn't do it?
No.
Well, that's go on now. Sorry, mate.
Don't sack him.
No, he won't.
He won't get sacked.
But I think if he doesn't go up, I think he'd walk.
I don't think. I don't think he should.
Get Charlie.
Other things. Their transfer use. With what has reached us today is 2 players are leaving this week. We can't really say confidential what we've got, but one of them is a bit of a shock to the fan base. Going to be a bit of a shock to the fan base. But no. He'll be signing. No. No, but
It's
that's the
Ironside. He
news
put his
we've
head down. He
received.
put his head down. It's Ironside. He put his head down. Where's he going?
Yeah. No,
That's
it's not Ironside. No.
I'll take him.
Someone
God,
give Ironside minutes.
there's
Someone.
defo 2 or 3 people going for defo, but I think one of them's pretty obvious in Westbrook. He's definitely leaving.
Yeah.
He's
You know,
gone.
the other one.
Scrappy.
Yeah.
Who's going to be the
Well-
shocker? I'm looking at your squad now. I want to see who I think would be a shock. Who would be a shock? Where's squad for Donny? There it is. Right. Right. It's not going to be Bailey.
He can come to Mansfield with Matty Craig. We'll have that.
Matty Craig, what a player, by the way.
I'm buzzing.
Yeah, really good player. Really good.
Absolutely. When that got announced, well, when I first heard of the interest, us and you, I thought it's nailed on you lot because he's already been there. It was like a certainty. It'd be the perfect loan move for him to get his confidence back up.
Yeah, he needed to step up as well. So
And buzzing
McGrath
is with us.
yeah, Dingle's been playing with him. Now McGrath ain't going. He's just signed a new contract.
So I'm trying to think of players that would be a shock. Then it's players that would be a shock. Is it a player that people love but just didn't get in games and that's why they're going to go?
Yeah. People love him, but I'm afraid he's going to go this week. Oh, well, maybe not this week, but he's definitely going to go before February the 4th. Absolutely. But anyway, I'll leave that with you. How's Bradford doing without Andy Cook?
Mate, we should be 3 up. We've missed, and Edgeworth just seen it. We missed
Miss
possibly miss of the season. Ball got left in. Alex Patterson running in on the edge of the 6-yard area, unmarked, takes it on the volley, tries to cushion it in, and it's hit wide at left post. I still
can't understand why. On about miss at season, Sharp's just missed one as well for us. Actually, you would have put your house on it for him to score, but he blazed it on the bar. So
is that why
he
was 5.9 on Flash Score?
I thought he was the best striker in the league at the start of the season. Shot.
Nah, we didn't say that. We just said everybody was slagging him off because of his age, but he's definitely got the experience. He might not have the legs, but he's still got. Well, I would say finishing, but if you saw that earlier, you won't agree with me with that statement, you know. But anyway, right, second half starting.
Richard Wood.
No, he'll be retiring, no doubt. Soon.
Right. Okay. So I'm working my way through. Right. You didn't answer me when I said Ben Close.
Ben Close in very much loved by the club.
Okay.
He's pretty much hated by everybody.
Okay. So when you say he's not playing, has he been playing and stopped, or has he just not really featured this season?
He's had his chances within the first team, but he hasn't really played that much. If you get what I mean.
Is he going on a loan?
Not what I know of. I know it's a Perniman.
Is he a new signing? Was he a new signing?
Not this season, no.
Right. Okay.
Been with for about 18 months. So, but believe me,
Westbrook.
Yeah, some people's going to be, no, he ain't Westbrook.
I don't know who you guys like.
Westbrook's is certain, but look, anyway, right, second down.
Right, Kyle Hurst.
Maybe, but right, I'm going. Right, I'm going. I'll see you later. Yeah, see you in a bit, lads.
See you in a bit.
See you in
a bit. I think my stream froze. Has it started for you, Edgeworth? Edgeworth's frozen as well. I don't know if
I'm still here.
Oh yeah, we've literally kicked off. We're a minute and a half in at the second half.
You used to take piss at me for Mansfield Wi-Fi, and he's still lagging out in London.
Well, yeah. Twice he's lagged out.
No, I've just looked at Walsall's team, and I genuinely don't think any of the players getting our starting 11.
And this is what I say. Aside from Lowe, who just
he's not there.
He's not there no more. Yeah. Well, this is what we were saying. So they're obviously trying to get Freddie Draper from Lincoln. Lincoln are asking for it's like 280 grand. Walsall are saying no, but Lincoln aren't stupid. Lincoln know full well that they can sit on Draper until the end of the transfer window, and if Lowe isn't replaced at Walsall, they'll pay it.
They will. They're desperate for promotion. That's why they turned down
exactly.
Matt Sadler.
And if they can't, if they don't pay it, they'd be essential. Especially if they don't keep the form throughout January.
Well,
that's the big thing. They've
we've
got to
seen
keep their
teams
form.
bottle it in about better positions, put it that way.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Forest Green nearly bottled it when they were up there.
If they didn't get that draw with us on last day and we beat them in that, no, that was the season we lost at Wembley 3-0.
Yeah.
They'd have bottled the title.
Yeah. Well, they were 14 points clear at one point with 2 games in hand, and I think they lost like 6 of the 7 games.
Yeah.
Bradford have got a corner here in front of the Bradford fans.
I was thinking about this.
Where are all the Carlisle fans, mate? Do you know? Because last time I saw us play at Carlisle, they were all behind goal and there's no one there.
I don't think they're actually allowed to use it.
Go on. Richards. Bradford got it. Edge of the area. Shepherd.
I've seen David Sharp's doing a masterclass as per in a January window.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
Ian, I had this thing last night and I kind of looked at our team. People are praising David Sharp because he's not Ryan Sparks. All right. Now, for me, these players that we've signed, we haven't signed anybody in form. We've signed players that have done it previous at other clubs, and we're in the hope that we're going to bring them back and we're going to get them playing football and we're going to try and recapture that form. We haven't signed, Mellon was at Stockport, didn't do great. Mellon was that poor at Stockport. He played us 6 weeks ago and not one Bradford fan noticed. That's how poor he was.
No, but if you get Mellon playing, I'm telling you now.
Yeah, if.
Yeah, it is if. But if you get him playing, which you saw him at Morecambe, fucking Morecambe. If Morecambe can get him playing, then I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. And that's it. Welcome back, Mr. Little Wi-Fi over there. But no, you look at, and I sort of compare to the Mark Hughes transfer.
How come he's not on bench?
He is on bench.
Is he?
Mellon's on bench, yeah.
No, I'm thick as fuck and blind.
Yeah, Mellon's on bench. I think you look at our season under Hughes, the summer. Bear in mind, Sharp's had the summer and now he's had January, or half of January at least. You look at our summer under Hughes. We haven't yet, or Sharp hasn't yet, brought in a player that is of the caliber of Scott Banks. He hasn't brought in a player that's had the impact of what Brad Halliday did. He hasn't brought in a player that's been a Romany Critchlow. We haven't had a player that's a Tyreek Wright. I know we've got Tyreek Wright back, but we haven't got that Tyreek Wright. We haven't had any of that. And like
that Brandon Kelly's a good player there from Birmingham.
Yeah, but he's not done all yet. Like he hasn't done anything in his career. What I'm saying, we signed players, and I get it. We'll see what happens with him. But we're talking about we signed that season. We brought Premier League loan players in from Premier League, like under 21 teams. We're now bringing in players that can't get into teams in the league above.
Yeah, but if you think about it like that, right? Davis Keeler done when he signed for us in a January window. David Sharp signed him, right? He went on form for Burton, league above. Louis Reed couldn't even get in Swindon's squad. That tells you everything.
Mm-hmm.
And you look at them; they were in the League Two player at season team at season.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's. But what I'm saying is, we don't know if they're going to be, but people are giving him so much praise when these players haven't yet proven it. And this is if put it this way, Matt, I suppose my point is if David Sharp wasn't here and we'd signed these exact same players at these points we've signed them, Bradford fans would be kicking off and demanding change and this, that, and that's what I'm getting at. It's kind of, I hope that they all do well, but
it's maybe you see them doing it.
Yeah. Right now we haven't, and we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know whether they're going to perform.
I think this is your best chance to get playoffs, or if not more, because it's the honkiest league I've ever seen.
It's everyone's best chance.
Yeah. And I think, to be fair, the 4 teams that could come down from League One are even worse. So, I mean, next season could be just the same.
And the thing is, who's even coming up? Like
York,
yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw them spend like 300 grand, and I was like, oh no, not another one.
Yeah. So I spoke to, but we were in for that Josh Stones. Bradford had denied you never been in for him, but we were in for Josh Stones. And I've spoken to enough people at Bradford to know that we were in for Josh Stone. So, yeah, he. Do you know what? I reckon I know why your thing's freezing, and I don't know how to turn it off. We've got it does it automatically now. It does individual recordings and uploads them, and it's saying you've got low disk space, Edgeworth. So I think that's why it's doing it, but I don't know how to turn them off. So don't worry about it. If it
Oh.
We're in. We're breaking. What we doing? Get it! Fuck me, what a delay!
How are you so far behind?
Callum Kavanagh. I told you Callum Kavanagh's had a good game. He's done a couple of fucking...
I'm sorry, Liam. Did you know when I went, ooh?
Well, no, do you know the worst part was when you went, ooh, Carlisle, that ball on my screen. So I was panicking.
I've got Bradford on my Aka to win.
It's all right.
And I sat there, and it came up on my Bet365 notification, and I thought I turned them all off, so obviously I'm behind as well. So I've sat there, and Carlisle still got the ball. And I'm sat there, I've gone...
So it's not even that. Me and Liam were on the same time, and now I'm 20 seconds ahead of him.
My stream froze.
Oh,
so I had to reset mine. Yeah, it's a. Oh, I mean, to be fair, it's a nice little goal. It's a nice little goal for us. We deserve to be one up
into the playoffs.
No, but what I was gonna say is, it's not even just my whole internet went down, and I live in London. Like how?
What? Callum Kavanagh with the worst celebration. Hold up, Callum Kavanagh has just done Robbie. You remember Robbie Keane's celebration?
Yeah.
His little poor cartwheel, his forward roll, and then Callum Kavanagh's just done that without. I don't think realizing that Robbie Keane, is ex-Leeds.
Oh.
So Bradford fans won't be best pleased about that. So he can cut.
Well, he's just against Carlisle.
Cal, if you see this, and I know you will, you cut that shit out right now. We don't do Robbie Keane celebrations. That's fucking nonsense. But
wait, Callum Kavanagh scored. In Patterson.
It looked like Callum Kavanagh
on the screen. On the screen it says. Oh, 2 seconds.
It said Cav, didn't it? I'm pretty sure. I mean, I know. It is Callum Kavanagh. I mean, put it this way: my thing is poor. My stream's poor. It is. It's Cal Cav. It is definitely Cal Kavanagh.
Yeah,
he puts it. Yeah, Patterson put the cross in, so it looks like flash score of the cross has come in from Patterson, and I think they think it's gone straight in.
Yeah, you can see that. It's Callum Kavanagh.
Yeah. Yeah, Cav's got the goal. You love to see it.
No, I've probably got about 5 minutes there, and he said to that fucking game where we're going to probably draw 0-0.
Yeah, but the thing is, you'd probably take a 0-0 coming up against a wicked side. Yeah,
I'd have took 37 points after fucking what 23 games.
Imagine you'd not had the start you had.
No, we had a decent start. We had
that's what I mean. Imagine you didn't have that decent start. Like that's what's saving you at the minute, isn't it?
No, it's not really. We're on decent form.
I'm just saying, right?
Your run was shit though, wasn't it?
The year we went down, we had a similar start, and we didn't win in 30. So
we've won our last 2 league games against Bolton and Stockport, who were tipped to be in playoffs. The only loss we've had in our last 6 games is against Reading 2-1, which.
You had that rough form, though, didn't you, before that?
Yeah, where we did play, in fairness, Wrexham away, they don't lose at home. That's a fact. And we were robbed.
We beat Wrexham at home, at their ground twice.
Yeah. Weren't you watching a Premier League game during that Wrexham game?
No, I watched the Wrexham game. I was just hammered. So it could have been Premier League, and I thought it was meant to Wrexham, so... 1 sec, I've got to sneeze.
Point
Bristol Rovers, which is shit. Yeah, fair enough. We shouldn't have lost that. Wickham away, where we lost to a dodgy cross. Bolton.
To be fair, Wickham went 18 without
Yeah.
a loss.
And they were top at league at that point, so that's an odd game. Bolton away, right? We were 1-0 up. Iran Boateng on a yellow card decides to just absolutely clatter someone and get a red card.
I still love Iran Boateng.
But still, we're away at Bolton. You don't expect to win that. And home to Huddersfield. Huddersfield were in Prem 4 years ago, or 5 years ago, something like that.
Yeah, they might have been, but they don't have any of the players.
Yeah,
it's not really a point, Harry.
But still, the top four as it stands. Like we did go on a hard run to the teams we lost to. If you think about it, third in league, second in league, and fourth in the league, and then we lost to Bolton because we had a red card, and we'd have undoubtedly gone on and won that game, or maybe a draw. But then the teams we've beat since then: Rotherham, Peterborough away 3-0, Bolton 2-1, and Stockport. Like we're not on a bad run of form. We're doing well.
I'm just don't be shocked if you go 20 games without a win. Been there.
Yeah, I used to get texts from Harry on a Saturday going, "I thought we were going to be the whipping boys. And then they hit that rough form and the text stopped.
We are the whipping boys now.
I've learned my lesson because now we're winning games. I don't message you because I know it'll come again.
It'll come again. Yeah, I'm just ready for it.
You messaged me on my birthday saying happy birthday, and you put something about the whipping boys. I thought that's probably the worst birthday message I've ever had.
Yeah, could be worse though. You could be Crawley sending out fan questionnaires asking what tomato they'd be if they were a tomato.
Yeah, currently 22nd in the league and doing that 5 points off safety.
Yeah,
not the read the room, guys.
If Crawley were an animal, what animal would they be? Like a dung beetle? Like right now, something that's just fucking some nonsense, pointless animal at the minute. And yeah, look, they've got the priorities wrong.
I'll tell you something though. If they do come down, a team you should actually fear, and I know they're on 14 points, but because of the money they've got, Burton. Yeah, Burton.
So Burton, as far as I'm aware, right now, Burton have told the entire club, the entire squad, they can leave.
So what? All 25 of them from the summer.
Yep.
I'd take that Danilo also.
Yeah. So there's Bradford are in. Yeah. Fuck off, ref. So there's only 3 or 4 players that they want fees for. The rest is kind of, if you can find someone and get yourself set up, you can leave.
Would you take? Well, it is a funny one because Orsi.
100%. I'd take Orsi. When Cook got injured, I remember.
Yeah, that's what I thought of it.
Is it bad that Luton could go from Man United away to Mansfield away in the space of 2 years?
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, they lost to us in the playoff final 13 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, let's go back. Huddersfield have gone from top of the Premier League to battling in League One.
I've read an interesting thing, and I don't know why I didn't think of it because I remember watching the game. Forest versus Huddersfield were a Championship playoff final 4 years ago in May now.
Yeah.
Right? One's in League One, and the other's second. Are they second in the Prem? They are, aren't they?
They're up there, aren't they? Yeah,
they're second or third.
The top 4.
So mad. I'm not saying Huddersfield would have been there, but the destiny of that playoff final could have been so much different for both clubs. It's unbelievable. Forest would have got FFP. They'd got an FFP charge, and they could have ended up mid-table.
Yeah. You look at it, thing is, you look at Luton. Luton versus, like you say, Luton versus, that's a fucking penalty.
Yeah, I'd say.
That's a penalty. Luton versus Chelsea, Liverpool, and all that was a league fixture a couple of years ago. How long we're talking? 10, 12 years ago, they were in the National League, maybe a little bit more.
Yeah, well, there was. We came up to League 2 before they even did, and we were stuck there until they got in Prem. They were in Prem.
Well, I mean, Stockport were in the North. How many years ago?
Yeah, and now they're kicking on in League One.
And to be fair though, with Stockport, I didn't. And Hannah might watch this later, so I don't want to piss her off.
Piss her off. Go on.
I just didn't think they were that good when we played them, and we weren't that great.
But you always beat them though. This is
Yes,
that
we
thing.
always
Like
beat 'em.
you always beat them. It's like
I'll
they
tell you
never
something.
they don't beat us.
What do you call it? Nigel Clough and Dave Challoner on strings. He's sat there and he's just got him on ropes like that. He's just fucking pulling ropes with him every time we play him.
But you go back to that top three of last season. Stockport didn't beat us. Wrexham didn't beat us. You were the only ones who did. We played Wrexham 3 times.
No, but we did have the most boring 0-0 draw in mankind in that away game when you played against us.
Yeah, that was when
we beat Mansfield. We broke someone's shoulder.
Yeah, you broke Aidan Flint's shoulder.
Yeah, Ronan Curtis, 95th minute winner.
Was that right early in the season?
No, that was February because Ronan Curtis came in.
We got sent down to 10 men. It was a red card. Now looking back on it, but that penalty decision in the last minute, honestly, was the worst decision I've ever seen in a football.
The assistant manager started scrapping with one of our fans.
Oh, he's a legend though. He celebrated in front of MK Dons fans when we won the game. Pretty much
talking about teams who always win. 25th of January. Watch this space.
Oh, you got MK?
Yeah, away.
Yeah, but you don't go to them, do you? Away in the league.
Well, I don't. We took that 90. We took almost 2,000 to the FA Cup.
Yeah, but that's because half the receipts go to you.
Well, yeah, but I've been there once, and I won't be returning.
I think we were one of the first teams to ever play them at their ground when they first got the Stadium MK.
The only time I return again is if we're like guaranteed to go up and we're just having a promotion party. But apart from that, not a chance.
It's so scrappy as this game now, by the way, guys. It has just turned into a pure scrap fest.
I'll tell you something. How are Crew second in the league? When I watched them, they were fucking dog wank.
Patterson's
I can't
through.
swear on this, can't I?
That's a referee's bottled that. Referee has bottled that.
Yeah. I'm telling you
just
something.
A bit of shoulder-to-shoulder action.
But he had no chance to get the ball there. He had no chance to get the ball. He's he's just come straight across the front of him, put his arm across him. Patterson's pushed the ball past him. That's a foul and that's a red card.
Right, I've got
sorry, Harry, go on.
But the last thing I'm going to say is everyone talks about Carlisle spending money and they might stay up. I don't think they will. Mike Williamson just doesn't suit that club at all, and now he's bringing in players of his own kind that don't suit the club.
I think they'll stay up. I think they'll just stay up, and that's purely because I don't think that Tranmere, Morecambe, and Swindon will do enough.
If Tranmere go down, it's a disaster for that club. It's an absolute disaster to go down again for them.
They're limping down. They're limping out there.
They can't.
Tranmere. I mean, they'll probably beat us 1-0 today, but Tranmere are in big. I mean, they had it coming when they spent money on Josh Davison. You know, it was always coming.
Your favourite?
He's dog shit. He's absolutely dog shit.
Only took you about 2 years to.
I like him, mate.
No, right.
Yeah, but doesn't mean he's a good football player.
Where he goes up for an header and he literally just like nods his head and it goes literally like 10 yards past the post. And all he has to do is literally nod it straight. He's done this.
Hannah was sat with him. Where was she sat with him? It was. I can't remember where it was. She texted me, and he was at Stockport. He was at a Stockport game, and he was sat literally right in front of her, or just along from her. I remember her saying, "I've got Josh Davison next to me." I was like, "Go say hello! Go say hello! Get him to say hi, Edgeworth."
No. Right.
I mean, one of his final. It's actually funny at Stockport. At Stockport, I think away he missed a massive chance, and he started having it off with a fan in the stands at the end of the match.
Right.
All right, Harry, enjoy. Good luck.
I need it.
Look.
See you later.
See you later. I'm nervous now in this game because we've got to get a second. Like I said, we've not beaten Carlisle at Carlisle in 40 years.
Yes.
The last time we did the double over them. So maybe we're gonna, we could hopefully we beat them at home comfortably. And do you know what? To come to Carlisle when we've got Cookie out as well, I think it's a good sign.
It's one of them weird ones. Obviously, they're second bottom, but it's also one of them games where the league position sometimes goes out the window.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it is one of those games where it's so like emotionally charged that it does go out of the window. Carlisle are rock bottom; they're not second bottom.
So says I haven't had to look down there in a couple of years, so
yeah,
I try to avoid looking down there.
Well, we're up to 5th as it stands. Obviously, you've got 2 games in hand on us.
Yeah.
It's they're making a triple substitution. Carlisle, Scott Ellis, and who's coming off? Oh, they're bringing new players. This is the thing. This is the thing with Carlisle. We don't know who's coming. Like, we don't know who they're going to be.
I don't recognise any of these players, and we played them like 3 months ago.
Yeah, it's debutant versus debutant versus debutant.
42 for 45. You just know how many players they have.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think if we win, Donny's still winning.
Yeah, still 1-0 to Doncaster.
Yeah, win today, win next week, and we're flying. On Walsall, by the way.
You've got 3 games in hand on Donny. I won't worry too much about them.
Well, yeah, I guess that, but it's just another team in the,
in and
amongst it.
Yeah.
But what I was gonna say is, where are all these Sadler out people gone?
Well, yeah.
Where are they gone?
Well, they've all gone quiet. So we had Jack, who is the Walsall fan who used to do the 606, who stopped coming on when they were shit, and then we did a thing the other week, and he immediately requested to speak, and I just said no. I said no. Like, you've got you can't. You've got to take the rough with the smooth. If you're not willing to stay for the shit, you don't get to come back and be all happy. Tranmere have arrived at Wimbledon.
Yeah, at least I'm consistent about hating. Well, hating's a strong word. Disliking Johnny Jackson.
Yeah. But it's that thing of, if you go up, you don't really care how, do you?
Well, I mean, if we go, I said this openly on Twitter. If we go up, he'll be gone after 20 games, so it works in my favour.
Yeah.
So
you just got to hope that it's not too far gone.
When you go
up, that someone can come in and fix it. Such a strange game. This, it kind of. I don't know. I don't really know how to.
It is a League 2 game, to be fair. A load of missed chances, hoofball. No one can control it.
Yeah, Carlisle have had more attempts, but we've had probably the more clear. Well, not probably. We've had the more clear-cut chances.
Definitely.
Just that one alone. They've had more possession. But again, we've if you look at our games, we tend to do better under Alexander when we don't have the ball.
Yeah.
We defend much better. Oh, that's a ball down the side. Oh, pointing. I'll be surprised if we keep him beyond the summer.
Yeah, I mean, he's fired up, but that's like the second or third time. He's just like, he doesn't care, but he's just going for it.
Well, he's born and raised in Bradford, so for him, this is it. This is like Carlisle it's a big thing for him, and his family are obviously all in the stand. They're all season ticket holders. We all know what this means. A Carlisle get, especially after what happened in those playoffs a couple of years ago.
I just note when you mentioned Alexander there, it's a former franchise manager all affair.
Yeah. I mean, not really there long enough to be.
Well, yeah. And if anything, he probably made them worse. So,
Yeah. Ooh. Long distance.
What minute are you on?
71:51.
Yeah, so them on cameras, by the way, them shots are so weird because you don't know where it's going to go.
Yeah. Especially when it lifts off the ground like that, you just don't know
Yeah.
where it's bouncing, do you? But then if you were behind the goal, you'd be like, that went miles wide. Is that an MK fan? Yeah, MK Don's fan has replied to my thing about Carlisle signing a load of players, saying it'll make fuck all difference while they have that fraud in the dugout.
Paid actor, you mean?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, my stream's frozen again. Hang on. This is so shit. I'm going to refresh it.
Yeah, I'm probably going to get picked up any minute. So if I disappear...
That's fine, mate. I'll continue on my own. I think I'm gonna have this. I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna get some pizza because I got a takeaway last night. I only ate 2 slices, so I'm gonna go warm my pizza, air fry it, get it a bit of crisp, and then I'm gonna come back up for the 3 o'clock games, and we're gonna continue.
Yeah, watch Wimbledon pit 5 past.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what it has to be. That's what it has to be.
I've actually pit over 3.5 goals for Wimbledon. I'm that confident.
Yeah.
It's like I think it was like 9-1 or something. I was like, why not?
It's a big call. Big call. I mean, it should. I mean, by rights, it should be. It should be.
Yeah, like if it isn't, I'd be concerned, especially at home as well.
What about a Josh Davison hat trick?
To be fair, if he scores a hat, it doesn't really matter. We'll beat him 4-3.
Imagine he scores. Imagine he scores against you today.
Yeah, but the thing is, if he scores against us, it doesn't really mean anything because he plays for they might. He's going to be playing National League football next year possibly, and we might be playing League One football. So it's like,
yeah,
you know.
Bournemouth still 2-1 up against Newcastle. Cardiff are 3-0 up against Swansea. Hull beating Millwall 1-0. QPR 1-0 up against Plymouth. Blackpool Huddersfield is currently 2-2. Peterborough Leyton Orient 0-0. Lincoln Northampton 0-0.
Yeah, that Cardiff score isn't good.
It's not great, is it?
No. Not for the few Wimbledon fans that are from that way.
I need a Huddersfield goal.
I have Huddersfield or draw, I think.
I've just got Huddersfield.
Yeah, I've one. I just have a 12:30 one and a 3 p.m. one.
I didn't look at the times.
Yeah, I only do it because I only do it because
That's a booking from for SARS there.
Because it gets to 2:30 and the bet's already lost. So I'm like, what am I meant to do at half-time?
Yeah, it's about right. Yeah. Yeah, SARS. That's a blatant booking. SARS, come on. Here we go. Let's see what happens here.
That isn't football.
No, it's not. That's just a tackle. It's just a straight tackle to the ground.
Yeah, that's like American football tackle.
Yeah.
Do not like being pinned in here, though.
Again, though, we could do great, and then we could just fall apart. That's kind of where we're at the minute. It's not good.
90. You just know there's going to be a goal in the 90th minute for one of the teams.
Yeah.
Just depends what way it goes.
It'll be them. This is why I said we need a second.
And then Twitter will be, we scored a winner, but you're also bottom, so, you know.
Yeah.
Like, well done, you scored a winner, but you're bottom, and we're edging on the playoffs.
Well, I think it's like, did you see the what do you call it? The tweet they put out last night.
No, What did he say?
Carlisle put out 2 pictures from that playoff semi-final of
Yes.
them scoring the winner and celebrating, saying "See you tomorrow, Blues," and it's like you're rock bottom of the EFL.
Yeah, like, you won't be seeing League One anytime soon.
Even their fans were going, "Why? Like, why have you done that?"
It's when what was it? Watford v Luton. I think Watford put something out and got beat 3-0.
Yeah. It's just it's silly.
Like,
just don't do it. Just don't do it.
That was us. That was us for years against Rams, like years, and then we beat them 3 in a row.
No one in the middle. Andy Cook's always there for them.
Yeah,
I think we're kind of struggling without the Cook.
I'm so happy we won't have to play him at our place.
Yeah.
The worst part about playing strikers that Cook, obviously people do the trying at their foul or whatever, and they always score. Deeney did it, Cook did it.
Yeah.
So it always happens, and it's like, why, man?
Oh, again, what is Breeze doing there? Really poor there from Breeze, but this is where Carlisle are now going on the little break. It's great defensive clearance there. I love that little touch.
I'm that's me, so I'm gonna go.
Enjoy, mate.
Thank you. Hopefully you hold on.
Oh, fingers crossed. Good luck. Good luck in the Josh Jamieson derby. Ciao for now.
Catch up.
So just me, guys. We've got 490 you're watching. What have you not known better to fucking do on a Saturday? So once this game is over, we're gonna head for. Well, I'm gonna freeze the screen. Well, not freeze the screen. I'm just gonna put a little thing on the screen and head down and make some food. I'll be back before the 3 p.m. kickoffs. Just a little recap again around the grounds. Blackpool Huddersfield still 2-2. No more goals in the Championship as of yet. Doncaster still 1 up against Gillingham. Obviously, Bradford 1-0 up against Carlisle. QPR still beating Plymouth. Hull still beating Millwall. Cardiff still 3 up at Swansea. Newcastle still trailing 2-1 to Bournemouth, which is huge, by the way, for the top end of the Premier League. That's a huge moment. Something's going off here in this game. There's been a bit of stoppage. We're bringing Callum Johnson on. Yeah, we're taking Aidan Baldwin off. We're bringing Callum Johnson on for Aidan Baldwin. Callum Johnson's debut in the league. Just come back from injury. Came on Tuesday in the Cup against Villa. Got a goal on his debut, which is always nice to see when a player's come back from injury. You always want to see them do well, and to come on and score on his debuts is good. So Johnson's on the field. Let's see how he does. It's a shame Harry's not here. Harry would have had a little bit more insight into Johnson as a player. Yeah, I can't really fault Baldwin either today. People have given Baldwin a lot of stick, but I think he's done really, really well today. So just going back to the League Two scores to keep this up here. Bradford breaking down the left-hand side with Lewis Richards. Richards played in Bobby Poynton. Bobby Poynton down the side, going to whip it in. It's gone out for a Bradford corner. Let's see what happens. So yeah, Bradford with a corner here. Richie Smallwood goes. Are we going to see the same thing again? Either, just on the first man's head, or perfectly done. We don't really do in betweens. We don't do ifs, buts, or maybes. We do absolutes, and it's going to be either absolutely phenomenal or absolutely shite. Richie Smallwood with a corner, raises his arm, whips it in to the back post. Carlisle gets it. Oh, Carlisle on the break. It's a great, well fucking done there. Great clearance, boys. If in doubt, boot it straight forward. That's all I want to see there. Defensive clearance there. Carlisle are resorting to hoofball. It's been lofted up and cleared straight back. Kieran Kelly. Carlisle again. Another long lofted ball. Lewis Richards has intercepted it. A poor pass, though. A very poor pass. But again, cleared out. Smallwood's got it. Played it to Patterson. Poynton's now got the ball. Plays it back to Lewis Richards. Lewis Richards is going to smash it forward. It's hoof ball again. It's not pretty, but at this point, I don't care. Cal Cavan has been held there. Referee's not done anything. He's just left it, of course, because League Two referee, and why wouldn't he? Carlisle now on the break down the left-hand side. And again, Halliday just getting his body in front, and getting that ball cleared. It's a Carlisle throw, ball taken quickly, but back to their defenders. Just creeping over the halfway line. Plays it out to the right-hand side. Jones whips it in. Shepherd clears it there, and it's gone out. Clears it. It comes to the Carlisle player. And this is what I mean about Carlisle making silly mistakes. The ball literally comes to the Carlisle player. All he's got to do is take it down and then find a pass. But instead, he's tried to make the pass on the volley, and he's toe poked it straight out for a Bradford throw-in. Bradford throw on the left-hand side here. Headed clear for another Bradford throw up the field. How far behind am I from the actual thing? My missus' own dog's barking. Carlisle. Breeze has got it. My dog's come in. She's happy to see me. I'd say she's happy to see me. She's fucking walked the opposite direction. Bradford on the attack, playing it forward. It's to Poynton on the left-hand side. Poynton's got the beating of his man there. It's a cross. It's blocked. It's out for a Bradford corner. Hi, Els. You all right? You're on camera, though, Ella. We're watching football. Is that you? Who's that? Is that you? Yeah, you're gonna go to mummy? Go on then, go to mummy. I can't move it. There you go. Good girl. Bradford corner. Smallwood. It's a great corner. Breeze has just raised and caught it. That's what Sam Walker should have been doing in that first half. We've had some rocky moments. 86th minute. And a hoofed ball from Ellis there. Cleared away. Smallwood's got it to Lewis Richards. Lewis Richards now with the ball running down the... Well, he's kind of running a bit through the middle, but down the left. He's played it out to Bobby Poynton on the left-hand side. Bobby Poynton whips it into the middle. Oh, just behind Cal Cav, but he kind of did like a little bit of a turn. Now Jones breaking. He's been pulled back by Lewis Richards. That's going to be a booking there for Richards. It's blatant yellow card. It's one of them. You take it, don't you? You take those fouls. Fair play. Nathan Law is starting at Stoke, which means he can only return to Walsall. if he doesn't play for the rest of the season at Stoke, he has to come back to Walsall. It's the only place he can come. So it's a big moment for him. It's a big moment. It's a big moment for Walsall. That is a huge moment for Walsall. They'll be delighted with that. That's the best case scenario for Walsall right now, that Nathan Lowe plays football for Stoke, because it kind of, it's what ooh. Carlisle on the break, edge of the area. Sam Walker's tipped it round the post. Carlisle's best chance, really. I mean, it was 30 yards out, but Sam Walker's got down, tipped it round the post. And it's a corner to Carlisle, 88th minute. And this is where we're going to get to this point where we're going to be under pressure from them. Don't want to see it, but, it's happening, isn't it? Carlisle are putting the pressure on now. Corner comes in, Sam Walker catches it. Beautiful, beautiful Sam. Beautiful Samuel. It is a very, very good save. I wonder if they're going to show a replay of that, surely. Just a little bit slow, aren't they, this Sky Sports Plus. Bradford now. Moved it upfield. Oh, it's a poor clearance by the Carlisle defender there. Is that Cal Cav? It wasn't Cal Cav. It's Patterson. Just body checked there. Bradford the ball straight through to Breeze for a goal. Well, not a goal kick, but he's got it in his hands. Played it upfield, straight out for a throw into Bradford's here. If Carlisle get a point out of this, they'll be absolutely delighted, because they haven't deserved anything out of this game. They really haven't. Poynton's absolutely done. Oh, he's given away just too much on it. But yeah, Poynton's just done there. I don't really know who it is. Is it 46? They've Carlisle got some high numbers. Jones has gone through Richards there. I think it was a fair tackle, but it's a bit hard. He's hit him straight in the bollocks. I'd take Jones. We're taking Cal Cav off. I think we're bringing on... Is that Michael Mellon? I believe it's Michael Mellon's coming on. They're trying to push Cal Cav off the pitch. Cal's trying to applaud the Bradford fans. The Carlisle fans are surrounding him, literally pushing him off the field. Oh, and it's Tommy Lee. It's not. I've got a really, really poor picture here. So we're not seeing Mellon today. Looks nervous. Not going to lie. Looks nervous. It'd be beautiful if he got a goal. I love to see a debut goal. Ball upfield now. Tommy Lee plays it out to the right-hand side. Patterson's got it. Plays it forward. Sars has taken out. It's a free kick to Bradford there. Now, right, it's a free kick. It's one of the ones out on the byline. Bradford are going to be in the box looking for this. For me, just trying to look at this here. Yeah, look, you've got Lee in the middle. He's 6 foot odd. Smallwood. Perfect free kick, please. Just put it on his head. He's not. He's passed it. He's passed it out to Halliday, and now we're going to end up offside. Fucking side. Just put it in the box. Put it in the box. Like, go for it. We lack this killer instinct. We are absolutely. We've always lacked that killer instinct. We kind of. We did it under Hughes. We did it under Derek Adams, and we're doing it under Graham Alexander now. We're so scared. We don't believe in ourselves to kind of cover. So we're 1-0 up, and we're like, fuck it. Let's just play it very, very safe. when you're a club that continually plays this way and you see yourselves kind of concede a lot of late goals, why would you play that style of football? Anyway, we've got the ball. Carlisle are just clearing it upfield and we're just heading it back to them. It's just back and forth at this point here. 92 and a half minutes, 6 minutes added time. We've got 3.5 minutes left. Another just Smallwood completely unmarked, smashing it upfield. Oh, Breeze has sliced it and it's gone straight into the away end. It's a Bradford throw out on the right-hand side. No rush to take it whatsoever. Again, very fucking frustrating when you're watching it because you want to see your team. To Carlisle throw on halfway. Ball upfield. Poynton's now got it. It's a free kick. It's a free kick to Bradford. Poynton taken out by, I think it's Ellis. Williamson obviously not happy about that, but if you I'm gonna turn the volume up on the game a little bit because I've had it turned right down. I want to hear the reaction. I want to hear the reaction from the fans as and when it happens. Carlisle on the fucking break. This is 94th minute. It's blocked and it's out for a Carlisle throw on the right hand side. Oh, just over 1 minute left. Ball crossed in, cleared by Johnson. It's back out to Carlisle. They're out on the left hand side now. Cleared away. Smallwood clearing it. We're under Kosh. Cross-wicked in. Carlisle have got it. Patterson's got it. He's running upfield. Carlisle have won it back. He's giving it away. Carlisle passing it back. Oh. Lee's taking a cynical free kick there, pulling him back by the shirt. Why wouldn't he? Again. He hadn't booked him. That's a booking. Jones whips it out to the left-hand side. Halliday pushing him back. Oh, my Christ. It's all Carlisle this minute. Oh, it's a horrific touch. It's over. It's fucking over. Get in. Bradford win 1-0. That is I mean, look, we've not beaten them in 40 years. I love it. Oh, I fucking love it. It feels good. It pushes Carlisle further into it, but I'll take it. I'll absolutely take a win here. So before I do just drop off for a little bit, I'll keep the stream going. I'm just going to put a little thing over. Be back before the 3 p.m. kickoffs. Swindon Town have put a notice up in the ground saying that due to a national shortage, they're going to be unable to serve Bovril at any kiosks this afternoon. maybe pay your bills. Because there ain't a fucking national shortage of Bovril. Fucking national shortage of Bovril. Fuck up. Guys, see you on the other side for the 3 p.m. kickoffs. Josh Davison not starting, utter woke nonsense. Edgeworth, we got the win. I'm absolutely delighted. Guys, I'll see you very, 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 very soon. Gonna have a little bit of a break. See you soon. And we are back. League Two is absolutely well and truly underway for the day. Let me bring the scores up. Let's see what game we're going to watch here. Anyone who wants to join, type that link in and in you come. We do have Barrow versus Swindon, which I think will be a shit off. Let's see. Interesting to see how Silas Smith does away at Swindon. Bovril-less Swindon Town. 0-0 as it stands. Let's get those scores up. Just the one goal at the minute in League Two with Fleetwood going 1-0 up very early at Salford. It's a big result, actually. That's a big goal. And in the early games, Bradford and Doncaster both winning 1-0. Pete Wild's Fleetwood getting the first goal in that game there. Just going to move some screens around just so that we can have a little bit of a look. We also have a goal for... Oh, no, that was Fleetwood. For some reason, I thought that it was Harrogate. It's not. Swindon, Bovril, signs around the ground saying that they're unable to serve Bovril due to a national shortage. A quick phone call was just made to disprove that. It's complete and utter fucking nonsense. Just more nonsense from Swindon Town Football Club, which makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Why you would need to... Well, I mean, no, it doesn't make no sense. It makes perfect sense. You could only provide what you're willing to pay for. You know? Proves a lot about that fucking club, doesn't it? Colchester 1-0 up. Aurora Edwards scoring early on against Bromley. Christ almighty. That's a big goal as well down at the bottom end of the league, isn't it? It's not what if you're a Carlisle, Morecambe, Swindon. I know they're not down at the bottom, but they were in it. Obviously, they were on 27 points, so they were a point ahead of those other teams. And yeah, look, going 1-0 up very, very early on, Colchester to take themselves up to the dizzying heights of 14th in the league. Oh, Christ almighty. So, yeah, as it stands, just the 2 goals. Fleetwood and Colchester both going 1-0 up. For me, Bradford now dropped down to 8th place when the other games kicked off. Level on points with the 2 teams above them. Just obviously they're on goal difference. So, if a Notts County... I could do with a Notts County, Port Vale, Wimbledon loss. That'd be magic, thanks. Nothing's working on my streams. Fuck knows. My internet is playing up. Guys, I'm going to try and drop to see if I can fix this internet issue. Oh, Danny's back. Good evening, Danny.
Hello. Just thought I'd just drop in and just tell you about the Johnny Gillingham game at full time. Weren't the prettiest game, I'll admit that, but we did the job, and come away with 1-0. Obviously, Coleman's first game in management, so it was kind of like going in into the unknown. You don't know how he's going to play or set his team up. But fair play to Gillingham, the usual problems for them. Can't finish the dinner. So that's it. End of the day, we're the prettiest watch, but we did the job. So I saw your guys won 1-0.
First time in 40 years, Danny.
Yeah, well, it's first time ever as well. We've done a league double of a Gillingham.
Same with us.
So-
For 1985,
wow.
last time 40 years. Not since it's 40 years since we beat them at theirs, and it's same season we doubled them. It's last time we doubled them.
Yeah, it was first time we've ever done it with
Wow.
Gillingham. So yes, it's a lot, but decent. Well, like I said, it weren't the prettiest game, but we did it end of the day. And I don't know where we are in table at the minute. I think I don't know whether we move back to second or what. I haven't really seen
It puts you currently third.
third. Well, yeah.
Because Crew
So
is
we haven't
0-0.
really. To say we haven't really been consistent this season so far. That's pretty good going at the minute.
Yeah,
So-
I mean you've played a game more than pretty much everyone, and Wimbledon have got 2 games in hand on you. So I mean, if the team's below, I mean, good for you that Salford's losing. So Fleetwood have gone 1-0 up very early there. That's good for you guys. Obviously, Port Vale, Wimbledon, and Notts County are all 0-0. Those pick up points, and you drop to 6th or 7th. It's so weird, isn't it?
Yeah, very, very. I don't think anybody's been consistent yet this season, apart from
Aside from
obviously
Walsall.
Walsall, exactly. And
Well,
they're
have you
just
seen
running away.
that Lowe has started for Stoke?
Oh, wow. Yeah, so that means he's not going anywhere now because he's
Other
played
than
for 2
Walsall.
teams. Yeah,
He
because
can
he's
come
played
back
for
to
2
Walsall,
teams.
and
So,
that's it. Yeah.
yeah, very much so. So that's him stopping at Stoke then. Nathan Lowe. Wow.
We have
Didn't
an
expect that.
early goal. Swindon have taken the lead against Barrow.
Oh, they're getting your card to be 0-0.
I said it'll either be 0-0 or 4-4.
Yeah. Oh, 4-4. Yeah,
4-4
yeah,
with
yeah.
everyone scoring
Wow.
on goals. But
Yeah, very much
no,
so.
as it stands, Swindon 1-0 up against Barrow. I mean, Swindon are all right at home. It's off a ball that's scored there. So yeah, I think it's a great little start for them there. But do you think Carlisle will sack Williamson?
Well, they've just signed 9 players this window. They have to kind of like gel and start playing his way. But it's going to go one way or the other at Carlisle. They're either going to do what we did last season, where they're going to absolutely start playing and climbing the table, or they're going to end up getting relegated. They're going to end up an absolute massive wage budget in National League. It's going to be thingy or bust.
They can't afford to go down with this team.
No, they can't. They're going to be financially ruined. Not financially ruined, but because they've got that money, but they're going to be worrying. It's going to be worrying.
It's very worrying. And I think like you said, they signed like 8 or 9 players this window. But how much fan persuasion is there in it? I think they're gonna have to do something, aren't they? Stockport gone 1 up as well, I believe. Stockport have gone 1-0 up early at Reading. Rotherham have just gone 1-0 up against Charlton. Cambridge 1-0 up early against Bolton. Lincoln 1-0 up at Northampton. And that was an earlier kickoff, but it's 52nd minute now.
On about Lincoln with this Freddie Draper.
Mate, Lowe has just scored for Stoke.
Oh, wow. He's on fire, that kid. Gotta give it him. But on about Freddie Draper with Lincoln, I don't actually think he'll be going anywhere because Lincoln loaned out Rob Street to us, and Lincoln struggle for goals as it is. They've been banging on for about bringing in another striker. So maybe they'll give Draper a chance at Lincoln, but
maybe so. Is he playing today? Let's have a look. Lincoln. Lineups. He's played for Lincoln today.
There you go.
So,
see.
Yeah. He's playing. They are currently 1-0 up. He hasn't scored. Did he get the assist? No, it doesn't show that there was an assist. But yeah, so Lowe has not just started, he's scored.
I mean,
that's the best. To be fair, that him starting for Stoke is the best thing that Walsall could have hoped for. Him scoring for Stoke is not, because obviously if he scores, they're going to want to keep him out there.
Yeah, and not just that, but now that he started for Stoke as well, like we said, he can't play for any other club now this season. So, like I said, I mean, yeah, he's staying at Stoke now for defo.
Yeah. If he'd had a bad game today, or a bad couple of games, then you'd probably see
Going back to Warsaw.
Yeah. But unfortunately, that's a great start for them. Off of him anyway. So yeah.
Yeah. Fair play to that lad. Good player, very good player.
Yeah.
But yeah. Well, right, I'm going to leave you. Enjoy the afternoon with your Samuel Smith cider. Yeah, in fact, is it Sam?
It's not. It's Henry Weston's.
Oh, Henry Weston's.
8.2%.
Well, yeah. How many of them have you had? 3 or 4?
First one.
How many you got in fridge? 4?
No, like 2 boxes. But I can't drink watching Bradford. I can't drink watching Bradford because I end up going on rants and tweet things that I really shouldn't say. So yeah.
Usual, right?
Yeah.
Take it easy, pal. Right.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
See you later.
In a bit.
Right. See you in a bit.
Bye. Right. Okay. So. Andy Cook was in the away end at Bradford today. I fucking love it. That's what you want to see. That is what you want to see. I'm just watching the Bradford goal now. Back from the different angles. I fucking love like that today with Carlisle. Is just to everything you want to see. If you're a Bradford fan, that's literally for me. That's all I give a fuck about the Carlisle thing. Yeah, Cookie, I find it bizarre that Cookie's in the away end. That wouldn't have happened a year ago. Wouldn't have happened at all. I'm just trying to find the Swindon goal. I don't see what happened there. Let's have a look around the grounds. Walsall are losing to MK Dons. Salford are 2-0 down versus Fleetwood. Port Vale are losing to Newport. Bromley still losing. Colchester still winning. Swindon are obviously winning. It's a massive moment for Swindon. That is that goal is huge for Swindon. Where are Barrow? Yeah, Barrow are just above Swindon. They'll be level on points there. Apparently an absolute thundercunt of a goal with Swindon. So I'm trying to see if anybody's shared it at all. Not as of yet. My internet is playing up, guys, so I'm probably not going to be able to keep this on much longer. I mean, I am 3 hours into it, and I want to go and get absolutely smashed, if I'm honest with you. I do. I'm going to celebrate a nice little victory and enjoy every single second of it. So, okay, yeah, I'm going to wrap it up, guys. I hope you all have a cracking afternoon. I hope you get the games and the results that you wanted. Have a good one. Ciao for now, guys.
The lower legal look, the place it's all.